Hi everyone, welcome back to a new episode of Disky Bulletin. As we are heading to the final week of the season, like our video and please make sure you subscribe to our channel to get updates on latest transfer news during the preseason. Let's get the show going. Mamelodi Sundowns could offer striker Itiosa Ighodaro to SuperSport United in exchange for defender Keegan Johannes. This would be a blow to Orlando Pirates, who are also interested in both players. Ikram Reyners was named Stellenbosch Footballer of the Year, also winning Golden Boot and Roma Fans Player of the Season awards. Devin Titus and Jaden Adams received Players Player of the Season and Young Player of the Season awards respectively. Despite recent success, Sundowns coach Rulani Mokwene's future is reportedly under review due to concerns about playing style and media spats. This comes after a public disagreement with SAFA coach Hugo Bruce and a recent incident involving Sundowns officials on the pitch. Orlando Pirates reportedly secured the permanent signing of midfielder talent Mbata from SuperSport United. Mbata impressed on loan at Pirates this season and is expected to be part of Jose Rivero's squad next season. Former Kaizer Chiefs player Junior Konye feels Itumeleng Khunera's recent tribute was inadequate considering his achievements. Chiefs reportedly offered Khunera a coaching role, but he's not convinced to retire yet. The guy didn't deserve to be honored in the way it was done over the weekend. He deserved more, Junior Konye said. A fight almost broke out after the final whistle between TS Galaxy and Sundowns officials and coaching staff. Sundowns condition coach Sibusiso Matlango was caught on camera having altercations with TS Galaxy coach Sid Ramovic. Police intervened to separate the two clubs. Kaizer Chiefs are reportedly in talks to extend defender Reeve Frosler's contract to ward off interest from abroad. Frosler's versatility and long-term potential are key factors in Chiefs' plans. Several Orlando Pirates players could be shown the door in the upcoming transfer window, including Richard Ofori, Zakaleli Pasa, and Suabumero. Saleng, despite a limited game time this season, reportedly wants to fight for his place at Pirates. Mamelodi Sundowns Brazilian forward Lucas Ribeiro is reportedly being monitored by Greek giants Olympiacos. Sundowns are unlikely to entertain offers for Ribeiro after his impressive debut season. Kaizer Chiefs fans' wish for Pitso Mosimane's return could depend on his club's performance in Saudi Arabia. Mosimane's team, Arbor Club, are currently in a relegation battle, and his contract expires in June. If Arbor Club gets relegated, it could open the door for Mosimane's return to PSL. Former Mamelodi Sundowns striker Kaelitso Makawa impressed at Uppington City, sparking transfer interest. Rumors linked him to Kaizer Chiefs, but his agent denies any agreement. Kaizer Chiefs and Orlando Pirates are reportedly both interested in signing Angolan goalkeeper Adilson Cipriano da Cruz. The 30-year-old, nicknamed Idneblu, is a first-choice goalkeeper for Angola with over 30 international caps. This transfer interest comes amid uncertainties surrounding the futures of Itumeleng Khune, Sayabonga Mponchana and Richard Ofori at their respective clubs. Stellenbosch FC coach Steve Barker says none of their players are for sale despite attracting interest from Big Three clubs, particularly Mamelodi Sundowns who are interested in Jaden Adams. Barker believes Adams' value has increased due to Stellenbosch's recent success and would prefer him to play in Europe rather than warm the bench at Sundowns. Agent Mike Markab has rubbished rumors linking his client Andili Jali to newly promoted Magasi FC. Jali has been a free agent since leaving Morocco Swallows but has not decided whether to retire. Markab says they will meet in the next few weeks to discuss Jali's future. Talks of a bumper new contract for Tau were initially exciting, with reports suggesting a 3-year deal that would have made him the highest paid player in Africa. This huge contract, worth a staggering $23 million annually, was projected to increase further over the 3 years, solidifying Tau's future at El Oli. However, a dramatic turn of events unfolded. According to Egyptian media sources, El Oli seemingly backtracked on their initial offer, opting to potentially sell Tau instead of committing to the astronomical figures first discussed. This shift in strategy suggests a possible desire to cash in on the player while they still can. The latest reports from Soccer Laduma hint at a potential opportunity for Kaizer Chiefs. With Tau's representatives and El Oli failing to reach an agreement on a new contract, the publication suggests that the club of the century could look to sell the player at the end of the season. This potential fire sale by El Oli presents a golden opportunity for Kaizer Chiefs. The question remains, will Chiefs make a move for Tau, or will this potential deal fizzle out like the stalled contract talks with El Oli? Despite the initial interest, SuperSport United CEO, Stan Matthews, has made it clear that KHUNE won't be joining the club. In a recent interview with Soccer Laduma, Matthews clarified the club's position on the goalkeeping situation. "We are definitely looking for a new goalkeeper right now," confirmed Matthews. "We don't have much choice in the matter, but it won't be Itumeleng KHUNE. There's no truth to those rumors whatsoever. We do have a couple of decent options on the table, but we'll wait until pre-season to make a final assessment and decision. We'll also need to do medicals and so on. That's when we'll know for sure which goalkeeper we'll be signing." KHUNE, who was recently honored by Kaizer Chiefs for his 25 years of service to the club, has consistently expressed his desire to continue playing and has dismissed any talk of retirement. This suggests he's open to offers and ready to contribute on the field for whichever club he signs with next. While KHUNE won't be part of the solution, SuperSport United are actively exploring their options for a new goalkeeper. With pre-season preparations approaching, finding a suitable replacement for Goss remains a top priority for SuperSport as they aim to solidify their squad for the upcoming season. The hunt for a new head coach at Kaizer Chiefs is nearing its climax, with reports suggesting the club has narrowed its search down to 2 potential candidates. After extensive internal discussions, the prestigious role at Amakhosi appears to be a two-horse race between the highly decorated South African football legend, Pitso Mosimane, and the experienced Portuguese mentor, Alexander Santos. Sources with inside knowledge of the ongoing discussions at Chiefs revealed that two crucial factors will ultimately determine the new head coach, who is available and who the club can afford. Previously mentioned candidates, like TS Galaxy coach Sead Ramovic, are apparently no longer in contention. The focus has shifted entirely to Mosimane and Santos. But a significant hurdle lies ahead, securing their release from their current clubs. Mosimane is currently managing Abba Club in Saudi Arabia, while Santos is at the helm of Petro de Luanda in Angola. Both coaches' contracts expire at the end of the season, but the possibility of extensions remains, particularly if Mosimane helps Abba Club avoid relegation. While securing Mosimane's return to South Africa might prove challenging, Chiefs management remains determined to explore all possibilities. The club's decision on their new head coach will undoubtedly have a significant impact on their future trajectory and success. The South African footballing community eagerly awaits the announcement of the man who will take the reins at Kaizer Chiefs, a club steeped in rich history and passionate fan support. Mamelodi Sundowns are planning a strategic loan move for midfielder Lebohang Maboha, with the aim of providing him with much-needed playing time. Injuries have hampered Maboha's progress in recent seasons, and Sundowns believe a loan spell elsewhere could help him regain his form. The 29-year-old Bafana midfielder, capped 10 times for South Africa, has struggled for consistent game time at Sundowns due to a string of injuries. This has become a major concern for the Brazilians, who are keen to see Maboha rediscover his best form. His contract with Sundowns runs until June 2026, and the club sees him as a valuable asset for the future. A second SIA source highlighted the club's long-term vision for Maboha's development. Sundowns still have a contract with Lebo, and he's only 29. They still see him as part of their plans, but they want to give him a chance to play regularly at another club. They'll carefully consider the loan options and the clubs that would be a good fit for him before making a decision, explained the source. By sending Maboha on loan, Sundowns are taking a strategic approach to player development. This loan spell will allow Maboha to regain his form and return to the Brazilians a more experienced and valuable player. The goalkeeping carousel doesn't stop at Pirates. Kaizer Chiefs are also reportedly seeking an experienced goalkeeper, potentially signaling the end of Itumeleng KHUNE's era at the club. Despite a recent celebratory send-off for their longer-serving player, sources suggest Chiefs are planning for a future without KHUNE. While Chiefs haven't yet approached Motwa, he could be a potential candidate to replace KHUNE. Motwa's age and experience align with what Chiefs might be looking for, especially if KHUNE departs as expected. This transfer saga is far from over, with Motwa potentially becoming a target for both Soweto Giants as the DStv Premiership season draws to a close. Pirates' initial pursuit focused on Chippa United's Stanley Nwabali, a recent AFCON silver medalist. However, Nwabali's recent contract extension with Chippa, coupled with his aspirations for a move abroad, complicates any potential transfer within the South African market. With Nwabali seemingly out of reach, Motwa has risen to the top of Pirates' shortlist. Sources close to both clubs suggest that Motwa's consistent performances for Amazulu, since joining from Chippa in 2020, have impressed the Buccaneers technical team. That's a wrap for today's Diski Football News. Subscribe if you find this video useful and interesting. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day and see you again on the next one.